Emma Raducanu considers Federer-style career move with Uniqlo. Emma Raducanu could be preparing to end her partnership with Nike and shift to Uniqlo, according to reports from Sportskeeda, who cited the Craig Shapiro tennis podcast. The idea of such a move immediately draws comparisons to Roger Federer's famous sponsor switch, which reshaped athlete-brand relationships in tennis. For Raducanu, this potential transition would signal not just a change of apparel, but a strategic evolution of her commercial identity. Raducanu has been closely associated with Nike since July 2021, signing with the American giant just weeks before her breakthrough US Open campaign. That historic run, which ended with her lifting the trophy as a qualifier, turned her into one of the most marketable athletes in the sport overnight. Nike provided her full on-court kit, including clothing, shoes, and accessories, during her meteoric rise. Despite the global exposure, Raducanu's reported contract with Nike stands at around €100,000 per year. While respectable, that figure reflects a performance-based, rolling agreement rather than a long-term commitment. As Raducanu continues to mature both on and off the court, questions have emerged over whether the deal truly matches her global profile, especially compared to peers with similar visibility. The possibility of joining Uniqlo represents more than a financial upgrade. It suggests a shift toward long-term brand building, stability, and personal alignment. Uniqlo's athlete partnerships tend to focus on longevity, individuality, and global storytelling rather than short-term performance spikes. For a 23-year-old player still shaping her career narrative, such an approach could prove decisive. The comparison to Roger Federer is unavoidable. In 2018, the Swiss icon ended his decades-long relationship with Nike after the brand declined to renew his contract. Federer responded by signing a landmark 10-year, $300 million deal with Uniqlo, debuting the partnership at Wimbledon. The move redefined athlete sponsorships in tennis and set a new benchmark for off-court legacy building. Federer's Uniqlo deal was not just about money. It allowed him to transcend performance-based contracts and focus on global influence, business ventures, and post-retirement relevance. Raducanu, while at a very different stage of her career, may see value in that same philosophy. Aligning with Uniqlo could position her as a long-term ambassador rather than a results-dependent endorsement. The 2021 US Open champion has found it difficult to maintain her rhythm in the years following her first and only professional title so far. In fact, the Brit has not contested another final in her career, nor has she had deep runs in major tournaments. Her best performances since then include a fourth-round appearance at Wimbledon 2024 and the quarter-finals of the Miami Open this season. However, the Brit managed to climb the rankings in 2025, finishing the year as world number 29. This return to the top 30 guarantees her a seeded spot at the upcoming Australian Open, where she will defend points from a third-round run in early 2025, where she fell decisively to Poland's Iga Swiatek, 1-6, 0-6. Raducanu's first commitment of the new year will be her debut appearance at the United Cup. She will play as the British number 1, joining Jack Draper, who is also making his United Cup debut. Together, they will compete in Group E in Perth, facing a Japanese team led by Naomi Osaka and Shintaro Mochizuki, as well as a Greek team featuring former world number 3 Maria Sakkari and Stefanos Tsitsipas.